Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can delete or remove the iPhone keyboard history, or how you can get rid of the autocorrect or autocomplete tendencies. You know what I mean, like whenever you're typing some words in and it like knows you already, the keyboard gets to know you, so how you can reset that or remove that. So obviously, if you delete every single thing on your iPhone, like if you reset your iPhone entirely, then obviously you can go ahead and like remove every single thing, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to reset your entire iPhone. What you can do is just to reset the keyboard. So you can go ahead and open up the settings and go to the general and scroll down all the way to the bottom, and there is the transfer or reset iPhone. On the older versions of iOS, you only have it set as reset, so go ahead and click on that. And you don't click on erase all content, obviously, but just click on reset, and there are a few things. So you can reset keyboard dictionary and all settings, which should work, right? Both options I believe should work. So at first try the keyboard dictionary. This applies only to keyboard, and if you're happy with that, then you're done, and if not, just reset all the settings. So this is something that you should do at first, but this only applies to the iOS built-in keyboard. So yeah, I mean, of course, if you're happy with that, just check it out, go to the keyboard, type something in, and see if you're happy with the result. But if you want to see or go a little bit beyond that, what you can do is just to download another third-party keyboard app. It doesn't have to be any like unknown app. It can literally be a Gboard or SwiftKey. I don't have that installed on my iPhone, but you can go to the App Store and look it up very simply. Like you can go there and look up the keyboard, and you will have many third-party options to download. And the point is that when you download a third-party keyboard app, what is going to happen is that your iPhone is going to use a different keyboard, which has no way of remembering your keyboard history, and you essentially have it deleted. You start fresh with a different app. So if the first option is not enough, just download a third-party app or just reset your iPhone entirely. But this is essentially all that you could do about it. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out until then.